everyone! Today I'll be showing you how you can make this beautiful macrame pattern that you can use in your macrame wall hangings and other projects. Let's get started. Go ahead and attach 6 ropes to a dowel rod with a lark's head knot and separate them into 2 groups of 3. We're going to focus here on the group on the left first. Take your cord all the way on the far right side and point it down diagonal and to the left, and we're going to tie 5 double half hitch knots around this leading rope. The first working rope we will use to tie our double half hitch knot is going to be the rope all the way on the left side. Then take the next cord on the left side to tie your next double half hitch knot. Keep working from left to right until all your ropes have been tied. Now point your same leading rope, so now it's all the way on the far left, and point it down diagonal and to the right. And once again we will be tying 5 double half hitch knots around our leading rope. This time start with the rope all the way on the far right for your first knot. Continue working from right to left, tying your double half hitch knots. Just like that. Now we are going to move on and work with our other section. Take your cord on the far left and point it down, diagonal, and to the right. Once again, we will be tying 5 double half hitch knots, starting with the cord all the way on the far right. Keep moving from right to left as you tie your knots. Now take your same leading rope, the one all the way on the far right, and point it down, diagonal, and to the left. And again, we're tying those 5 double half hitch knots, working from left to right. And you want your line to match up with this first section. Okay, so try to keep your tension when you tie the knots even, and try to angle your rope so it will match with this other section. And now we're going to connect our two sections together using another double half hitch knot. So I'm just going to take the section on the left to cross over to act as my leading rope, and then the side on the right is going to tie that double half hitch knot. Just like that. And now we're going to continue on tying more double half hitch knots. So using that same leading rope that we've been using that was on this section, I'm going to continue pointing this down diagonal to the right, and I'm going to tie 5 double half hitch knots. And I'm going to be working from right to left. So I take the first cord here to be my first double half hitch knot. And now we're going to repeat on the other side. So take your leading rope from your right section. If you have trouble figuring out where it is, it should be the 6th cord from the left. So we're going to point it down, diagonal, to the left, and tie 5 double half hitch knots with these remaining ropes. Starting with the one all the way on the far left, and then working left to right. Now comes the fun part of tying a berry knot. To do this, I'm going to take the 2 cords here all the way on the far left, and then the 2 cords here all the way on the far right. And I'm just going to pull these together and tie my berry knot using these 4 ropes. So a berry knot is just 3 square knots in a row. Now take those 2 cords in the middle of your square knots and we're going to push them up through the little gap up here. So just take them up through that gap. Give them a nice gentle tug until your berry knot forms. And then tie another square knot below the berry knot to secure it into place. There we go! Our macrame pattern is now finished. This will work great as a layer in a macrame wall hanging or even as the centerpiece in a wall hanging too. If you guys use this pattern, please tag me on Instagram at Gray Wonders. I love to see your work and reshare it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.